The World Snack Tour continues, and this time we're going to Taiwan. That's right. Today we're in Taiwan trying 3 different flavors of crisps, which you probably saw in the thumbnail. So we're just going to get right into it. First one up here, and I've made notes again. We've got the thick cut grilled ribs flavor. Look at that. Ribs. On the sticker and back, it does say just artificial barbecue flavor. But I'm hoping it's a little something more. I'm hoping it's meaty, which we've had them before on the show. We've had meaty crisps. It can be done. That's a different smell. It smells a bit like dog food. It does. It's got kind of like a mealy, grainy kind of smell to it. Kind of vaguely meaty. Like a bag of dry dog food. Also, let me just say, bag-wise, for as big as this bag is, I know people complain about this, that's all the crisps in there. So it's mostly air. Just a thought, something to share. Looks-wise, there are ruffles, they're a ridged kind of chip. They're reasonably coated on here. Yeah, it is like a dry dog food smell though. Weird. Taste-wise, it's definitely not barbecue. Not an American barbecue kind of sense. It's not meaty. Slightly salty. All right, well, I took a moment or two. I had quite a few of these. I'm trying to figure out what that flavor is. I said it's not barbecue in like the American tangy, tomatoey kind of barbecue kind of flavor. More like barbecue in like a grilled sort of sense. And that's kind of what I can taste. It's not meaty. It's not like a pork or a beef kind of flavor. Yeah, I don't know. Visually, it shows a lot here, but I don't think it's in the chip. No. So this first one up here, this thick cut grilled ribs flavor from Lay's, is it any good? No surprises. No. No. They're inoffensive. You could dip them in something, but as a flavor, no. Second on the schedule today, we've got some Doritos. Not just any Doritos, of course. We've got Szechuan peppercorn chicken. Oh. This hopefully will bring a bit of heat. Doritos can do the spice. Sometimes. But I'm hoping for something kind of chickeny. And definitely something spicy. Smell-wise, they have a peppery kind of smell. Like a fresh cracked peppercorn. Yeah. Not really anything kind of chickeny or anything. Looks-wise, they look like a Dorito. They are coated with something. But it's about the same color as the chip, so it's hard to see. There's definitely a lot of coating on there, but not a ton of flavor. No. All right, well, I put a number of these into my snack hole, trying to figure out what that flavor is. Kind of like we did with those first ones. What's that flavor? It is chicken-ish. Kind of, yeah, chickeny-esque. Like a chicken gravy. Which, I mean, they're showing like a whole roasted chicken here. It's got... That's the closest I can say. It doesn't taste like chicken, which would be weird. It doesn't taste like chicken in the sense of like a ramen flavor. That's what it is. it has like a chicken gravy, like a roasted chicken gravy kind of flavor to it, which is kind of interesting. As far as like spicy goes, peppercorn goes, again, I could smell like a peppercorn kind of smell to it. It's got a tiny hint of spice, but more like a curry, like a mild curry kind of spice to it. Not hitting you, not burning holes in your throat. Definitely not spicy. Not that it promised it, but I was hoping for something kind of peppery. But that's okay. It seems to work here with this roasted chicken gravy-ish kind of flavor. But are these any good, these Szechuan peppercorn chicken Doritos? Yeah, I'm going to say they are. It seems to tick all the boxes that it set out for itself. Yeah, definitely better than those first ones. All right, so last up for today, we've got something a little bit different. We've got, I made a note, but my note says coconut. Not sure why. So I'm just going to read you the bag here. It is Coloco pea crackers, spicy flavor. Spicy. Ooh. It's got like black pepper, chili peppers in there. It's got, what else? Chili powder, garlic. It's got some flavor, at least it promises to. All in a pea cracker, which seems fun. Look, it's got peas there. We can get into here without destroying this bag. Okay. Let's give it a smell here. They definitely have like a mealy kind of smell about them. Not peas. They're not spicy. Looks wise. It's hard to kind of tell in the bag, but they're little twists, little curls. They're fairly coated. And fairly crunchy. Ooh. And very garlicky. Wow. Smell that again. I get a little bit of a garlic smell, but wow, that taste is very garlicky. All right, well, I put quite a few of these into my snack hole, trying to find the heat, trying to find the spicy. The garlic is impressive. It is there. It is all over. But that heat, it's so subtle. It's there if you're really looking for it. I think to get a real sense of spicy out of this, you'd probably have to go through the whole bag. Because whatever sort of heat or prickliness or anything like that is so subtle, it's almost not there. That garlic though, wow, that's impressive. And it's a good crunchy snack. It doesn't taste like peas at all, which might be good for some. Actually a little disappointing for me. I kind of would have liked it a little more pea flavored. But, to each their own there. But are these any good? These, what do we call them? The Coloco pea crackers, spicy flavor? They're an interesting snack. They're definitely worth a try. But as far as spicy goes, curb your expectations. But that's going to do it here for me today. Hey, thanks for joining me here in Taiwan. And I'm going to see all of you folks here next time.